And south of the city, as you can see on that map there, it's interesting. The city itself doesn't have the very high area, which has the concentration of population. Which is Dr. Todd Eller is with the chief of infectious diseases at South Shore Health. This virus is very hard to avoid right now, right? I mean, you can't.
It's true, the flu is very hard to avoid, but Ed, it feels like there's like an alphabet soup of hospital. If you get vaccinated, it may not prevent you against getting the flu or other things, but it does tend to prevent you from getting hospitalized.
90% of our time is spent confined space somehow, in the car, in a building, in the gym, or whatever, you know?
Most of these viruses, you know, the closer we are together, the longer period of time you're in close contact, the more likely you're going to get it. It's hard to avoid.
So there are tests available.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
And because
how are you guys doing today?
Are available,
Happy Friday.
Should everyone get one, I guess, is the basic question.
Absolutely not. Most people don't need to be tested. Most people, when they're sick, if they have fevers, they can stay home, wait for their fevers to go away, and then either go back to school or go back to work. Now, here's their catch, though.
Yeah,
if you
so
are vulnerable, if you're
I'm
compromised,
on my
if you have
computer.
diabetes, chronic lung or heart disease, then you need to be tested. Because, why? Because you need to be placed on medication. If it's influenza, it's Tamiflu. If it's COVID,
sorry
it's
about that.
So that's important. Another reason that you want to be tested is if you're going to visit vulnerable people. And again, if you're symptomatic, don't do that.
But remember, that might have been our habit before COVID, but once COVID hit, that's kind of altered the way we handle our own treatment, right?
It's true.
Let's see if the password will work on my
just got sick with a respiratory virus. Okay. What was that virus?
Yes, it did.
It's not clear, but the boy that he had sleepovers with was diagnosed with influenza. So it's most likely influenza, right?
Let's see if I can go on live.
Pediatrician's office being tested negative for flu. That doesn't mean it's not influenza. If you're surrounded, if you're in close contact with someone with the flu, it's likely going to be.
Just want to say a big shout out to
Cassie
and Carlos, CNC Life, on their beautiful baby girl, Iris Denise.
Okay, to boil it down, if you have fevers, you need to stay home. If you're significantly symptomatic,
yes, I am about to.
With that said, if you have influenza, you can, once you have no fevers for 24 hours, you can go back to school. Okay, with COVID, it's a little longer.
Go live.
If you're not testing,
on
once you're
Instagram.
feeling better, no fevers, you can, go back to work, go back to school. So most of the time, we don't need to test.
Dr. Allen, it's great to see you. Happy Friday.
You too.
Take care. Have a good weekend. Jessica?
All right, turning now to the weather, and we are talking about definitely the calm before the storm. Today was really a gorgeous day out there this afternoon, Mike, and now the rain is on its way.
Yeah, I mean, what a beautiful day. I mean, the breeze was gentle, the sun was out, the sky was blue, and the temperatures in many spots were close to 50 degrees. It's still very mild out there. But this is all changing in just a matter of hours. So what's going to happen? Well, tonight, we may actually see a burst of snow off the northwest. Now, you have to have elevation, and most of us won't see anything out of it. But it's the downpours arriving after midnight. That's what you'll really notice. And it's going to be a windy and relatively mild night. So you may start in the 30s, but by the time you wake up, temperatures will be in the low 40s at that point, but that wind picking up.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get this done.
50 miles an hour. And tomorrow, the bulk of the rain is going to be early in the day. It's going to be a very windy morning, and then the wind will back off, but kind of a gusty weekend no matter what. We'll get partly cloudy skies in here. And in the morning, 56 will be then dropping to about 46 in the afternoon. You'll also notice the wind going from the southeast to the southwest as we head later in the day. Well, the coastal concerns are out there. We have coastal flood warnings along the coast. And let me break it down for you a little bit and show you what's going to happen. South-facing coast, the Cape over towards Buzzards Bay near Narragansett.
This is what I'm dealing with right now.
3.5 feet. And the wave action is going to run about 4 to 6. The high tide down here comes in earlier, about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I think for most of the south-facing Cape, it's going to be kind of that minor to moderate. However, I think it's going to be closer to moderate as you get into Narragansett Bay, just because it channels all that water in, and that wind direction is going to do it as well. And Buzzards Bay as well. You're going to be seeing a little more there than what you will if you're out towards the outer Cape. Now, to the south shore, again, with a southeasterly wind, this is when northeasterly winds really impact you. So here we're going to see why I think in this area from Hampton to the north, we may see some major flooding going on there. There could be some damage from this one. It's all because this system is still working its way through. And the timing on this is such that there's not much going on between now and 10 o'clock. If you have evening plans, enjoy the evening. A quick burst of some snow tonight, and then it changes over to rain. Temperatures warming up. Look at these downpours.
Let's try the settings.
They stay with us till about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then they kind of back off.
Temperatures are pretty mild. Might even see some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. But again, there's a lot of water out there on rivers and close to shorelines. Be careful where you're driving tomorrow. You don't want to get caught in one of those areas. All right, tomorrow, an impact weather day, mostly because of what happens in the morning and then as we carry through those high tides.
Yeah,
Now,
so
on
I'm
Sunday,
gonna probably go live on
Sunday,
my
could be some scattered
Instagram in a
flurries
few
out of that
minutes.
one, reminding us yet it is January and it is winter. Kind of a
And this is
cold
what
day
I'm
on
about to
Monday.
be dealing
We
with.
have a chance of seeing some light snow. The best chance on
Snow,
Tuesday,
light
those
snow,
temperatures
and chance
toward
of
the
snow on
Cape and
Friday.
Gales. And then we'll keep the cold temperatures coming in here as
Not
next week.
thrilled
Ooh, struggling to get high temperatures out of the 30s. Not the 50s we're seeing now, or we'll see tomorrow.
about it.
Jessica, Ned?
We noticed that.
I prefer rain over snow.
2024 right now in the Iowa caucus.
So if you're new to this channel, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that post notification button. Shine bright, live life.
Great to see you, Jonathan. Thank you.
Peace out, Boston
So the polls have
squad.
shown that former President Donald Trump has a